stretch. So if you want to grab a block or a pillow or a blanket nearby, go ahead and just grab that object, place it in the middle of your mat, and then gently lay on top of it so that object is right in between the shoulder blades, just like this. And then we're just going to gently let gravity do all the work and open up that heart and that chest. So I'll demonstrate that here. On that, give you guys a second to get there again, up in the middle of the mat, you're gently laying on top of it. Letting gravity do all the work here, letting your head hang heavy. Your knees can be bent here. You can extend the legs out. You can bring the feet together in butterfly position, whatever's comfortable today. Once you find a comfortable position, taking a nice big inhale, bringing arms above head. Open mouth, exhale. Bringing the arms up to the sides, letting them rest there. Taking a few deep breaths here. Allowing that heart to open, allowing that chest to open. Filling the belly as much as you can as you inhale. Out of the mouth, exhales. Feeling the jaw relax. Feeling the tongue relax. Releasing the area between the eyebrows. Just continuing to breathe in this gentle heart opening stretch. I'll guide you through a little meditation to start class today. So as we're here, eyes closed, letting yourself be heavy, letting gravity do all the work. And just becoming aware of your surroundings, just taking notice of any sounds that surround you, sensations on your skin, any smells, noticing how the ground beneath you supports the weight of your body. And then just quickly doing a full body scan, head to toe, noticing any areas of tension, any areas of stress you might be holding on to, maybe in the back of the neck or the shoulders, maybe the hips. Just taking notice of those areas and try to send your breath there, allowing yourself to kind of let go with each exhale. Try to visually picture that stress or that tension leaving your body with each breath. And then continuing to bring that attention inwards, let's take notice of the heartbeat. And just take notice of that natural breath. How the belly rises as you inhale and falls as you exhale. And then picturing into mind something you're grateful for today, something that brought you joy, something that made you smile. Just picturing that image in your mind and meditating on that thought. And just inviting this energy of gratitude into our hearts today and into your practice. All right, from here, a nice big inhale through the nose. You can gently roll onto either side, kind of using your arm as a pillow here. Bringing knees in towards the chest, making your way into a kind of fetal position. Then you can remove the block or object from your mat, place it off to the side, keep it close. And then gently rolling onto your backs. Feet find the mat, knees are up, facing the ceiling here. Nice and easy as we find our way into this comfortable position here. And gently bringing those knees to the left and over to the right. Slowly inviting some movement into our bodies. And then from here, hugging knees in towards the chest, giving them a tight squeeze, rocking side to side. Placing hands on top of the knees, and just slowly creating little circles with the knees, allowing them to gradually become bigger and bigger. And then switching directions again, starting with small circles, slowly allowing them to get bigger. From here, hugging knees into the chest one last time. Maybe rocking side to side, and then slowly lifting up the feet so your knees are at a 90-degree angle here. Gently activating the core today. So slightly tucking the tailbone, bringing navel in toward the spine as we press the low back into the mat. From here, just inviting some brightness into those feet, so rolling out the ankles, flexing and pointing the toes. This is an active position here, so that core should be engaged. You should feel those low abdominal muscles work as we're here breathing. And this might be enough core work for you today, so feel free to stay here. If you want to take it up a notch, grab that block, pillow, or imaginary object. If you don't have one today, place it right between the calves. And you're just going to squeeze that block right in between the legs here, and then extend the feet up towards the ceiling. So straightening out those legs, soles of the feet are facing up, and still really focusing on slightly tucking that tailbone so the lower back is flush with the mat. Hands come down at the sides for support, and then just gently start to lower the legs as slow as you can as you inhale. And then as you exhale, quickly bringing those feet back up. So we'll be doing that 4 more times. Working with the breath here, slowly as you inhale, lower down with control. Exhale, quick, bring it back up. Nice job. Again, inhale, slowly lower. Exhale, bring it up. 2 more. Inhale, slowly lower. Exhale, bring it up. Last one, make it your slowest, move with intention and control. Really activating those abdominal muscles. Exhale, bring you up. Good job. Hug the knees into the chest, rock side to side. Release here. When you're ready, again, lifting up those feet, knees at 90-degree angle, we're going to, again, bring that object, place it in between the calves, squeeze it in between the legs here, and then, again, extend the feet up towards the ceiling so your legs are straight. Inhale, arms come above head. And again, we're slowly tucking that tailbone under, bringing navel towards the spine as we press low back into the mat, so we're activating those lower abdominal muscles here. Inhale, extend the arms overhead, and then exhale, reach up towards the toes, keeping a nice space between the chin and the chest here. We're not tucking in and making ourselves smaller. We're keeping that chest nice and open as we lift on an exhale. So inhale, bring it down, exhale, bring it up. And just working with the breath here. I'll let you guys go at your own pace. Try to get at least 5 good reps in. Again, really focusing on working with that breath, connecting the movement with either an inhale or an exhale. And get 2 more. Working the upper abdominal muscles here. Nice job. When you're ready, you can bring it back down, relax. Place soles of the feet to the mat a little bit wider than your hips. And then just gently allow the knees to kiss in the middle. Nice and easy here. Just releasing any tension we might have created in the low back. Nice deep breath. When you're ready, you can hug the knees in towards the chest and slowly start to rock forward and back. Getting a few spinal rocks in, gently massaging those vertebrae on the mat. And then slowly, when you're ready, you can roll all the way forward to hands and knees, making your way into a tabletop position. Hands come underneath the shoulders, knees come underneath the hips, feet at a hip width distance apart. And then just being intentional here, so really spreading those fingertips nice and wide, gripping the mat with them, sending the weight to the middle of the palms here. And then working through some cat and cows, working with the breath as always. Inhale, drop the belly, looking up towards the ceiling, squeezing shoulder blades together, opening up that heart as we move into cow. And then exhale, press the ground away as we round out the shoulder blades, engage the core, look down towards the knees, moving to cat. And then inhale back to cow. And exhale to cat. Working through a few more of these, again, moving at your own pace with your own breath. Connecting each movement with an inhale or an exhale. Maybe adding a few neck rolls in if you'd like. That's what your body needs, and moving the hips side to side. whatever your body needs today. From here, tucking right toes under, sliding that right foot to the back of the mat, gently pressing into the heel as we find a gentle calf stretch here. And then when you're ready, engage the core here first. So squeeze those abdominal muscles here, and then engage the glute as we lift up that right leg from the mat here. So flexing the toes down towards the mat. Option to stay here if you want to challenge your balance, that core a little bit more. Option to bring left arm up to meet the left ear. Find length in the spine as we inhale. And then exhale, bringing knee to elbow. So we engage the core. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bring it in. Engage those abdominal muscles. Nice job. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, bring it in. Nice job. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. And then slowly float hand and knee back down to the mat. Find that neutral tabletop position. Reset before we make our way to the other side. So rolling up the wrists if you need to. Option to roll up that mat a couple of times if you need some extra cushion, as always. And when you're ready, again, find that neutral tabletop position. Tuck left toes under, slide that left foot to the back of the mat. Press into the heels. We find a gentle calf stretch. And then when you're ready, again, engage the abdominal muscles first. Engage the glute as we lift up that left leg. And again, really focusing on creating a nice straight line from the crown of the head all the way out to the left heel. So nice long spines here. And then again, option to bring right arm up towards the right ear so we find length. Reaching forward with the fingertips. Back out with the heel. Nice big inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Engage the core. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, slowly float hand and leg back down to the mat. Reset however you need to. And then find that neutral tabletop position. When you're ready, tucking both toes under this time, and then gently lifting up the knees so they're hovering about 2 inches from your mat here, really engaging the core. And then again, really bringing the belly button in towards the spine, so engaging the abs here as we lift up the hips towards the ceiling, press back into the heels, finding down dog. Being really generous in the knees here, so bending them as much as you need to. Walking out feet one by one, press the heels down towards the mat. Nice deep breaths here. Nodding the head yes, shaking the head no. When you're ready, nice big inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Then exhale, slowly walking those feet up with the hands, making your way into a forward fold bend. Again, nice generous bend in the knees here, letting gravity do all the work. Head hangs heavy in between the shoulders. Nodding the head yes, shaking the head no. And then slowly when you're ready, you can work right back vertebrae, making your way back up to standing, letting the head be the last thing to come up. Step to the back of your mat. Working through our sun salutation. Sun salutation A, warming up the body a little bit. Starting with Tadasana mountain pose. So feet come hip width apart here. Spreading out the toes nice and wide, gripping them out with them. Engaging the thigh muscles, softening the knees. Again, slide tuck out the tailbone as we hug the belly button in towards the spine. Rolling the shoulders down and back. You can bring the arms up to the sides here, or you can bring hands to heart center. And just take a moment here to close the eyes. Feeling tall here, imagining roots coming from the bottom of your feet, rebounding upwards to the spine after the crown of the head. Just taking a moment here to feel grounded, to feel centered. And slowly when you're ready, you can open up the eyes, inhale, arms above head. And then exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips, leading with the chest. Inhale, half lift. Hands come to the calves, the thighs, the hips, maybe behind you in airplane arms. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk the hands out to a high plank. Option to stay here if you want to bring it down to the knees, that's always an option. Inhale here, high plank. Exhale to low plank, keeping the elbows tucked closely to the sides as we bring it all the way down to the belly. And then inhale, baby cobra for this first flow, keeping the elbows bent, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Nice big inhale here, and then exhale, pressing back into down dog. Nice job. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms above head. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana, mountain pose, step to the back of your mat. We're gonna work through that flow 2 more times, just to warm up that body. So again, starting from Tadasana, mountain pose, inhale, arms above head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk the hands out, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, baby cobra, option to work through full cobra, arms extended, or up dog, arms extended, thighs lifted off the mat. Pressing shoulders away from the ears, nice open hearts, one big inhale. Exhale, flip the toes and the hips back, down dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms above head. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana, mountain pose. Step to the back of your mat. One last time, same flow. Inhale, arms above head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk the hands out, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale to baby cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms above head. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana, mountain pose. Step to the back of the mat. Nice job. So working through sun salutation B with a little bit of extra movements here and there, very similar to the flow we just did. Getting the heart rate up just a little bit more here. So again, starting from Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhaling, arms above head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. From here, bend the knees deeply, very generously, kind of like you're sitting into a chair, and then slowly lift up the chest, lift up the head into a chair pose. So send the weight all the way to the back of the heels here. Being mindful of that natural arch we have in the low back. Again, tuck that tailbone, engage the low abs, press shoulders away from the ears. You can bring hands to heart center if it's a little more comfortable on those shoulders here. Nice job. From here, this is a tough transition, so stay with me. Inhale, we're going to stand, shift the weight into the left foot, and then slowly stand up as we bring the right knee close to the chest to a 90-degree angle. So again, chair pose here, shift your weight to the left. Inhale, stand on that left leg, bringing right leg up here. All right, we're gonna move straight into a standing balance. So again, stay with me here. Setting that foot straight back, we're gonna move into warrior 3. Option to take it down here to airplane, if you'd like. Just making sure we're a straight line all the way from the crown of the head out to the toes here. So option to stay here in this diagonal if you wanna play with that balance a little bit, challenge yourself a little bit. You can try to become parallel with the floor. Full expression here is to kind of create a T position with the body and hold. You can bring arms above head for an extra challenge. Nice job. Holding this for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring right toes behind you as we make our way into a crescent lunge. So left leg stays bent in front of you. You can adjust that stance if you need to. Bring it forward if you're off your mat. But we're finding crescent lunge, however you want to get there. Back heel stays lifted. Back leg is straight. Nice deep bend in the front leg. The left leg should be in front here. One big inhale here. Exhale, let's bring arms out to cactus arms. Squeeze shoulder blades together. You can maybe find a bind, clasping hands behind the low back. Here's an option. Inhale, bring arms back up. Exhale, open up into warrior two. So pivoting on the back toes, bringing the heel down to meet the mat. Arms out to the sides here. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach up and over, reverse warrior. You can place the hands, the back hand on the calf, the thigh, maybe wrap behind you in a bind. Find length in the left side body, and then inhale, bring it back up, warrior two. Nice job. When you're ready, windmilling those arms all the way back down to the mat, finding runner's lunge on the left side. Awesome job, guys. From here, sending that left foot back to meet the right, making your way into a high plank. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, low plank. Inhale to baby cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Nice job. Inhale to the nose. Exhale to the mouth. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop or fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straight to chair pose. So sending the weight to the back of the heels. Nice deep bend in the knees. Again, being mindful of the arch in the low back. So slightly tucking the tailbone, so we're lengthening the spine all the way from the crown of the head out to the tailbone. Arms can stay above head, or you can bring hands to heart center. Nice deep bend in the legs here, really waking up those thigh muscles. Again, shifting the weight to the right leg this time. Inhale, slowly straightening the right leg as we lift left leg up towards the chest, keeping it at a 90-degree angle. Making our way into the standing balance. When you're ready, you can slowly begin to shift that left leg behind you. Again, making your way into an airplane right here, holding this diagonal. Just keeping that straight line from the toes all the way out to the crown of the head. Here's an option if you want to challenge your balance here. You can begin to shift your weight, trying to become parallel with your mat, creating that T, physical body, bring arms overhead, engage the core. Doing this for 3, 2, 1. Slowly floating left toes down. Finding crescent lunge on the right leg. However you want to get there. Again, back heels lifted, nice deep bend in the front leg, arms above head. Exhale to cactus arms, squeezing shoulder blades together. Option to find that bind. Inhale, arms come back up. And then exhale, opening up into warrior two. So pivoting on the back toes, bringing the back heel down to meet the mat. Keeping that nice deep bend in the front leg. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, up and over, reverse warrior again. Back hand can find the calf, the thigh. Maybe find a bind. Inhale, warrior two. Bring it back to center, and then exhale, bringing both hands back down to the mat as we climb runner's lunge. Sending right foot back to meet the left, high plank. Nice big inhale here, exhale, low plank. Inhale to baby cobra, full cobra, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Nice job. Inhale to the nose. Exhale to the mouth. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. From here, lifting up onto the toes, and then slowly bringing those hips down to meet the heels. We're gonna make our way into a ball squat. So arms come out in front of you for support here, up on the pads of the fingertips, and then bringing forehead down towards the knees. This is a really great stretch for the feet, really great stretch for the back of the neck. When you're ready, slowly bringing those heels down to the mat, shifting your weight into the hip bones as we find a boat pose. So again, another tough transition today. I'm really challenging you guys with the core work and the increased heart rate. I'm feeling it for sure. But we're holding boat pose here. Option to bring those toes down to the mat here, just gently leaning the chest back. There's an option if you want to challenge yourself again, lift at those feet. Maybe even try extending the legs straight so you're creating a V position with the body. Wherever we're at, we're keeping that chest nice and open, heart nice and open. Breathing, holding this for 3, 2, 1. Hugging knees into the chest, doing a couple of spinal rocks here. Back and forth. This is another tough transition, so we're gonna make our way from a spinal rock straight into a plank pose. So I'll show you this. Spinal rock, we're going to plant the hands, jump the feet back, high plank. Work through your chaturanga, moving with that breath. Great job. Meeting and down dog, we're gonna do that one more time. Okay, so meeting and down dog here, nice big inhale. Exhale to the mouth. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. And then exhale, step or hop. Meeting in this forward fold. And then again, exhale, slowly bringing the hips back down. Finding a seat on those sit bones, and then shifting your weight as we find boat pose again. Toes on the mat, 90-degree angle with the knees, or extending the legs, finding that full boat position. Maybe flexing and pointing the toes here, finding some playfulness in this tough ab challenge here. Continuing to breathe, holding this for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Hug the knees into the chest. Get a couple of spinal rocks in. And then again, planting the hands, jumping, keep the feet back, high plank. Nice big inhale here. Exhale to low plank. Inhale to baby cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to the mouth. Then from here, drop the knees down to the mat. Send the hips back towards the heels. Find child's pose. Take a breath, well deserved. Nice deep inhales to the nose. Loud open mouth exhales. Reconnecting with that breath here if you need to. And then when you're ready, you can walk the fingertips over to the right side of your mat as you press the hips down to the left side, finding length of the left side body. And then walking hands over to the left side of your mat, pressing into the right hip, finding length in the right side body. Bringing hands back to the center. You can bend the elbows, bringing fingertips to touch behind the back of the head. Finding a nice gentle tricep stretch here. Releasing the hands and then shifting your weight back into the arms and the legs. So we find that neutral tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. From here, again, if you want to add some cat and cows, feel free to do that. Wherever your body needs today, really trying to tune in and listen. We're meeting that neutral tabletop position. And when you're ready, we're going to, again, flip the right toes under, just like the beginning of the class. Bring that right foot to the back of the mat, gentle calf stretch. And then again, engage the core here, and then engage the glute muscles as we lift up the right leg. So again, nice long spines here. Really imagining a straight line coming out from the crown of the head, coming out to the back of the heel here. Nice long spines here. One big inhale and then exhale, rounding out the shoulder blades, kind of like moving into a cat position as we bring the knee into the nose. Engaging the core, nice job. Gently placing the right foot in between the hands, making our way into a low lunge. So adjusting if you need to, you can scoot the back knee back a little bit. Making sure that front knee is not going over those toes, grabbing a block or pillow if you need to for some support here. It's a great option. That's a little bit too intense today. As you inhale, I want you to focus on bringing that left hip forward, kind of like there's a string attached to that hip connected to the front of the room. So inhale, bring that hip forward, keeping that chest nice and open, heart nice and open. Bring a space between the chin and the chest here. And then as you exhale, we're going to bring the hips back as we extend the right leg. Toes come up, bringing them up towards the ceiling. So we're finding a gentle hamstring stretch here as we exhale. Inhale, bring hips forward, back to the low lunge, and then exhale, bring hips back, half split. So moving with your own breath here, again, at your own pace. Really just opening up those hamstrings, opening up the hip flexor. These muscles can be tight on a lot of people, especially if we're at a desk sitting all day studying or working at a computer. So really being gentle with your body here. Being gentle with these muscles. Working with the breath to open them up a little bit. When you're ready, leaning back in this low lunge, planting left hand on the inside of that right foot. And then inhale, right arm comes up and over as we find a gentle spinal twist. Floating right hands back down to the mat. From here, walking that right foot over to the left side, finding half pigeon. So bringing those hips down. Making sure we're not leaning over to one side or the other. Placing a block or pillow underneath the hips if you need to for some extra support. This stretch can be kind of intense, so finding extra support where you need it is totally okay. So adjusting where you need to, and then when you're ready, lifting up onto the pads of the fingertips. As we lift up our hearts, lift up our heads up towards the ceiling, really finding a nice deep stretch in the left hip flexor here. And then as you exhale, slowly melting forward, you can walk the hands out in front of you, take it down to the elbows. Nice and easy. You can extend the arms out in front of you if you'd like, and just taking a second to breathe here in this half pigeon pose. Really challenging you guys to release a little bit with each exhale, so trying to sink a little bit deeper into the stretch with each breath. Slowly, when you're ready, you can bring hands underneath the shoulders, gently pressing into the earth as we lift up the chest, lift up the head, nice and easy. From here, rolling onto the right hip, swinging that back leg around, bringing it out in front of you. Keeping the right knee bent. Bringing that right foot on the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, reach forward. Reaching over that left leg, slowly. Walking the hands a little bit further if you can. From here, making our way into a gentle heart opening and hip opening stretch here. So same position with the legs here, keep this the same. Left hand comes behind you. No, right hand comes behind you for support. No, left hand comes behind you for support. I forgot how to do this. Right hand goes behind you for support. And then when you're ready, swinging that left arm up and around, lifting up onto the left knee, no, right knee and left foot, reaching left arm up and around, finding this gentle heart opening stretch here, this modified wild thing. And then as you exhale, slowly bringing it back down, bringing those hips gently back down to the mat here. And then hugging both knees into the chest, again, getting 1 or 2 spinal rocks in. And then making your way all the way to a tabletop position. And then working on the other side. So when you're ready, again, a few cat and cows, maybe 1 or 2 neck rolls if you need to before we move on. And then when you're ready, you can begin to tuck the left toes under, send that left foot to the back of the mat, gentle calf stretch. Engage the core, engage the glute, lift up left leg. Inhale as we find length here. Exhale, bring your knee into the nose, really engaging the core. And then gently placing that left foot in between the hands and your lunge left side. Slowly walking the back knee out if you need to, adjusting that length here. Making sure that front knee is not going over those toes, grabbing a block or pillow if you need to. And then again, really shifting the left hip forward as we open up our hearts, open up our chests, making our way into a low lunge. Exhale to half split. Again, bringing hips back, extending left leg. Inhale, bring it forward. Low lunge. Exhale, take it back. Again, working with your own breath here, kind of going at your own pace. And then slowly, when you're ready, making your way into that low lunge, planting that right hand on the inside of the left foot. Inhale, left arm comes up, gentle spinal twist here. And then floating left hands back down to the mat. And walking that left foot over to the right side. Again, finding half pigeon on the left side this time. Finding that extra support underneath the hips if you need to. Adjusting, finding a comfortable pigeon pose, and then lifting up onto the pads of the fingertips as we bring the hips and heart forward, opening it up, lifting up the head, really finding that stretch in the right hip flexor. And then slowly melting forward, melting heart forward, bringing it down to the elbows, maybe extending the arms slowly out in front of you. And again, same challenge. Try to let yourself sink a little bit deeper, let go a little bit more with each exhale. When you're ready, hands come underneath the shoulders. And then pressing into the earth as we lift up the chest, lift up the head, nice and easy. Going onto the left hip, swinging that right foot out in front of you. That left foot finds the right inner thigh. Inhale, arms above head. And exhale, reaching forward, again, melting belly over thigh. And let head relax between the shoulders. And then slowly bringing it back up, nice and easy. Again, same heart opener, same hip opener we did on the other side. Left hand comes behind you for support this time. And then swinging right arm up and around as we lift up onto the left knee. Reaching towards the back wall, finding that nice heart opener, hip opener. And then slowly bring it back down to the mat with control. Nice job. From here, bringing soles of the feet together, finding a butterfly position, opening up the hips just one last time here. Opening up the feet kind of like you're reading a book. You're gently massaging arches, your heels, your toes, just giving yourself full self-love here. And then when you're ready, extending out both legs out in front of you. Bring the arms out in front of you, slowly rolling vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing those shoulders all the way down to the mat, really engage the core there. Once your shoulders find the mat, you can bring arms overhead, doing a full body stretch, reaching the fingertips as far away from the toes as you can. And then exhale, hug the knees into the chest, rock side to side. Keeping the right knee hugged into the chest and your left leg falls to the mat. Really using your biceps to bring that right knee in towards the right shoulder. Rolling the right ankle. Left hand guides that right knee over to the left side. Pressing shoulder blades into the mat, extending right arm. Gaze falls to the right. Making your way into a supine spinal twist. When you're ready, slowly bring it back to center. And then switching it out, so hugging the left knee. Having the right leg fall to the mat, hugging that knee in towards the left shoulder, rolling out the ankle. And then right hand guides left knee over to the right side, pressing shoulder blades into the mat as we extend left arm, gaze falls to the left. Slowly bringing that left knee back into the chest, hugging in right knee in to meet it. Rocking side to side, and then from here, planting the feet to the mat. We're going to make our way into a bridge pose as we end class. So bring those feet in as closely to the hips as you can. And then slowly, when you're ready, you can begin to press into the heels as we lift up the hips towards the ceiling. Again, keeping a space between the chin and the chest. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the ab muscles. Lifting up onto the toes, lifting up onto the heels, kind of playing around with this pose a little bit. And then when you're ready, slowly rolling vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing it back down to the mat. Allowing the knees to fall to the left and to the right. And then from here, you can extend the legs out, making your way into your final resting pose or final shavasana, allowing the feet to fall out to the sides, tucking the shoulder blades into the back, bringing your arms out to the sides here, allowing yourself to be as heavy as you can be, taking up as much space as you want to. Closing the eyes, let's all take a nice deep breath together. Fill the belly, fill the lungs. Loud open mouth, exhale. Let it all go. Release the jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. The area between the eyebrows. Allowing yourself again to be heavy here, to take a moment for yourself, noticing how the body feels differently compared to the beginning of class. Noticing how the belly rises as you inhale and how the belly falls as you exhale. Noticing the heartbeat. And again, picturing in mind what you're thankful for today, whatever it was that brought you joy. Just again, inviting the energy of gratitude into your heart today. And then slowly, when you're ready, you can begin to hug the knees in towards the chest, rolling over to either side, and using your arm as a pillow, making your way into that fetal position we did at the beginning of class. And just taking these last few moments for moments of gratitude, thanking your body for all the hard work it's just done and continues to do each and every day. Thanking yourself for showing up on your mat today, for your practice, for your mind, for your body. And then slowly, when you're ready, you can use your arms to make your way up to a seated position. Bringing the arms out to the sides here, allowing your head to fall to the left. And allowing the head to fall to the right. And doing a full neck roll to the right. And a full neck roll to the left. Bringing hands to heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you in your practice tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your night and a great rest of your week. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste.